I was looking at mortgage educators online. I came across the website, watched a preview video of David. And for me, the easiest thing was kind of his tone, his cadence made it really easy to follow along, especially knowing this is not just watching like a 2-minute video on YouTube, right? I wanted to make sure it was someone that I could kind of resonate with. I appreciated his humor, his insight, kind of the real life stories he shared from his background, which made it really easy and interesting to follow along with, opposed to just someone up there really monotone reading out of a textbook. So that's why I chose mortgage educators. One of the most important tips that I took away from the mortgage educators class that came into play at least 2 or 3 times during that exam was some of the mathematical examples that I learned from David, and how during the exam they'll put in a bunch of extra data that you don't actually need. So when you're calculating someone's debt to income or something else like that, and then in the exam they're asking you about that person's cell phone bill or their Netflix account or anything else. And so one of the things I learned from David was you read through that question, pull out all the information that does not apply to what they're actually asking you, then do the calculations. And as soon as I pulled that out, boom, the answers were right there. It was perfect, really easy. And the second thing that was really important was learning all the dates as to when disclosures had to be mailed, right? Because there's a lot of disclosures going on here. 3 days after this, 4 days before that, all these other dates and triggers as to what's a business day and when things had to be sent out. So I learned all those right through mortgage educators, used the curriculum and the practice exams just to memorize all of them and learn them. And boom, they were on the exam, perfect. Just walked in there feeling really confident, and put up a respectable 83% on my first try and never have to take it again. I was a little nervous going into it, as I'm sure many students are, but it took just a little over an hour, really wasn't bad at all. And probably 95% plus of the material was all in the practice questions, that bank of 1,000 questions that's right on the Mortgage Educators website. I did all those questions within the 2 or 3 days leading up to the exam. Boom, piece of cake. Wasn't that bad. I'll take it again right now. I would highly recommend this course to anyone out there trying to pass that exam, get that license. It was a piece of cake, great value, awesome experience with David, the rest of the team, the customer service, everything else. 2 thumbs up.